Hey guys, my name is Isaiah, and this is a small car I made here. Um, so here is the gripper. That's just a claw I had laying around, and I used two servos here. I didn't have any servo rods, so I got a coat hanger, and I cut it, and then I used zip ties to secure it. And I made some kind of linkage out of bolts and stuff. And I also didn't have any hardware for the servos, so I just zip tied them down. And here are the drive motors. They're kind of like the motors you see everywhere. And I put some wheels on them. And then on the back, so there it is. And I don't have a back wheel, so I used a piece of brass tubing. And then in the Tupperware container is a battery pack. It's just a lot of AA batteries. But I kind of need it to power the servos and the motor. And then on here, it's a ESP32 and then a H driver. And the H driver is for the wheels. And yeah, and then there's an antenna. I forget what it's called. I think it's a XBEE. It's just a long range antenna. And here's the controller. I'll try to show it. The controller. Here's the XB. This is the transmitter. Here is the controller. So I didn't have any joysticks. Actually, I only had one joystick. So what I did is I found this old controller. And a joystick is just a potentiometer. So what I did is I turned it around and I soldered onto the potentiometers so I could get the controls. And I did that for both of them. So that controls the wheels. One of them controls one side and the other one controls the other side. And then for the gripper, I was thinking if I had a linear potentiometer, that would be a really good way to set the gripper, like slide it like a dial. But I didn't have any of those. Instead, I got a potentiometer, which is a dial. So here's how it works. So here's the controller. That controls one side and then the other side. And I can only really drive it forward and backwards. It's getting stuck on the back when I try to turn it, as you can see. But it's pretty cool. But the gripper actually works well. So when I twist the dial here, and we can actually pick up something. Hold on. So just for fun, I have a... Should I use this? Hold on, guys. wonder if we can grab this highlighter. Okay, so you back it up. Come on. Ah. Okay. And then okay, and we got it. We got it picked up. And then I dropped it. Here, I'll try that again. Or we're kind of cheating here, just putting it right there. Okay. We got it. And then we can move it around. And then deposit it. Oh, okay. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah. So guys, my name's Isaiah. I don't know, that's just happened. That's just what I was able to make with the materials I had. I kind of put all of this together. You know, I had this gripper claw. I just found a way to mount it on here. I had these servos and no hardware to mount it, so I just used zip ties. I had no servo rods, so I just used a coat hanger and I zip tied them. And yeah, and here's all the wiring. Okay, so thank you guys. Bye.